AWS. And I used to say it is as easy as just turning on something. It's as easy as turning on something. That's how beautiful it is in the cloud, right? And there are plethora of services that you can use today. I'll just mention a few of them and go deep, then I'll take questions. So basically, AWS has 6 pillars, and it's important for you to understand this pillar because one of the pillar is where we are looking at in terms of IT resilience, right? AWS has 6 pillars, which is what? Operational excellence, right? Your ability for your applications and systems to deliver business continuity value constantly while improving your processes and procedure. AWS wants to ensure that when you are deploying any application, it must be operationally excellent. The most importantly, security. You will ensure, so in this security, there are two things you need to understand from a security point of view. There's security of the cloud and there's security in the cloud. AWS is in charge of security of the cloud. That's the physical infrastructure, but you are in charge of the security in the cloud. So AWS have provided you with tools that you can use to secure your workloads in the cloud, your systems, if you choose to turn them on. But there are some that AWS will advise you to turn on by default so that you can protect it at least from a minimum point of view. Like for example, now it is your duty to turn on two-factor authentication. AWS will just advise you to say you need to put MFA in place, right? It will not say on MFA for you. It is you that, but it has given you that services that can help you tackle that. The solution, just turn on MFA and you can meet security of even getting access to your system. A lot of people, even in the cloud, do not have two-factor authentication turned on. As basic as that. That's basic thing that must be done. Even if you are on premises, even if you want to access your laptop, you will see them that you need to put at least 2-3 passwords before you can access a particular service. There are even some that will tell you need to change your password every 40 days, depending on their own security and compliance measures in place. Then also from a performance efficiency point of view, you need to ensure that your IT resources are working as they should. And most importantly, which is where resilience is in AWS, is reliability. How reliable is your service? We need to ensure that your workloads perform its intended function correctly, consistently when it is expected. It's not that your application works from Monday to Friday, but when it's now on Saturday and Sunday, because you did not know there might be a peak period, your system is not responsive. Have you put IT resilience in place that will tackle it to ensure that your system is highly reliable? And most importantly, in as much as we are doing all this deployment, is it cost optimized? Are you assuring that you are avoiding unnecessary cost? It's important, and sustainability is I know some part of Africa people are just laughing at this, but it's also a big thing. We need to ensure that the carbon emission, by just leveraging some particular instances, by leveraging services in the cloud which are already compliant with sustainability rules, you have already reduced the carbon footprint upon the face of the earth. So it's important. So these 6 frameworks is what guides any deployment that you're going to do within the AWS environment. So from a partner point of view, we ensure we adhere to this, and business continuity, IT resilience falls under the reliability pillar, and also hinges on security because of attacks as well. So when you're looking at ISO 27031, you're looking at it from a reliability pillar and a security pillar as well. So now let's go deep dive. What are the various disaster recovery strategies you can do within AWS? So if you are a IT auditor here, or someone that is a CISO, or you are an head of IT or a DB person, this is not the first time you are seeing this. Especially if you're a database person, this is not the first time you are seeing this thing. This is like a bread and butter for everyone. But I now need to let you understand that how does AWS mean now? So there are different 4 strategies for your disaster recovery solution you can put in place, and there are different services that you can leverage within AWS that can meet you there. First and foremost is the backup and restore. So there is the passive and active, right? In the backup and restore, a good example is a customer is looking at an RTO and RPO for hours. So what it means is maybe that application, they really access the application, right? So you can think of doing backup and restore. maybe when you access the application, maybe once a week or once in 2 days, things like that. So if the kind of application